Good morning, Year 5 Green Group. Welcome back. Here's your Monday maths lesson. Please record today's date and learning objective in your book. Today we're going to be starting a new unit which is all about measures, looking at length and perimeter. Today we're going to look at how to measure length. Can you please record your flashback 4 in your book and the time, and then come back to me when you've had a go. Number 1, how many tens are there in 100? Number 2, how many visitors were there all weekend? There's Saturday and Sunday that make the weekend. Think what to do with them. Find the difference between £4 and 42 pence and £2 and 50 pence. Number 4, what is 8 multiplied by 6? And what is the time on the clock? Let's see how you did. Pause the video here to mark your answers with blue pen. I hope you did well. So we're going to look at how to measure length. Let's get started. Let's get our skills ready. Number 1, which of the measurements describe length? 2 meters, 2 liters, 2 kilograms, 2 centimeters. Which ones should I put a ring around? Well done if you said 2 meters and 2 centimeters. 2 liters measures liquids and 2 kilograms measures mass. Number 2, match each length to a sensible estimate. Remember, an estimate is a guess. The height of a giraffe, the size of a ladybird, the length of your thumb. 5 centimeters, 5 meters, 5 millimeters. The height of a giraffe is very tall, so 5 meters is the best choice. Ladybird 5 millimeters, because that's really, really small. And the length of your thumb, 5 centimeters. Well done if you got that. You could check it using your ruler. Is yours 5 centimeters? And 1 meter is 100 centimeters, and 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. Remember those measures. Let's learn. Tommy is trying to measure the brick, but he's struggling. Wonder if we could come up with some top tips for Tommy. What does he need to do so that he can measure correctly? What does he need to do with that ruler? Can you think of some ideas of what he needs to do? Here's our top tips then for Tommy. Let's see if you got them right. Number 1, make sure you're using the centimetre side of the ruler. On this side it's measuring in inches. This side is centimetres, so he needs to turn it round. Top tip number 2. Line up the edge of your item with the 0 on the ruler. So he needs to slide the ruler along and line it up with the 0, like you can see here. And you can see that he's done just that, lined it up with the 0. Then you've got to look at where the other edge of your item lines up with the ruler, just like this. Can you see it lines up with the 5? So the brick is 5 centimeters long. Tommy wants to measure the height of the brick as well. I wonder if you can remember what he needs to do. First step, turn the ruler and line it up with the right part of the brick. Line it up with the 0 on the ruler and then see where it goes up to. There's the 0, and can you see it lines up with the 2 on the ruler? So the brick is 2 centimeters tall. Well done, Tommy. Dora is drawing a line 7 centimetres long. She's got a ruler and she's got a pencil and she's drawing it up to the 7. So is she correct? No, she didn't start on the 0. Let's try again, Dora. Start with the 0 and draw all the way along until you get to the 7. When you get to the 7, you've drawn a line 7 centimetres long. Well done, Dora. Rosie is measuring the packet of crayons. She started at the 0 and it ends on 90. So Rosie says the packet of crayons is 90 centimetres long. Do you agree with Rosie? I wonder if you can spot what I've spotted. Did you spot this? Millimetres, not centimetres. Centimetres looks like this. Can you see that 0 lines up and the 1 centimetre is level with the 10 millimetres? So 1 centimetre is the same as 10 millimetres. 90 millimetres is the same as 9 centimetres. Here Rosie is measuring one of the crayons. It starts at 0 and goes all the way up to there. But it's halfway between 40 and 50 millimetres. Let's have a closer look at that. Halfway between, you can see each little mark is worth 1 millimetre. So this measures 45 millimetres long. Your turn, please, to have a go at questions 1 to 4 on the worksheet. And this is how I'd like you to lay it out in your book. I'd like you to put it in and remember to measure from your 0. Remember, it doesn't matter which way round it is, like when we measured height, we still can measure it correctly. When you've finished all the way up to number 4, unpause your video and come back to me. Let's continue from our current slide. True or false? The toy car is 125 millimetres long. We can see it's measuring in millimetres and it goes up to 125 on the ruler. But did you spot it doesn't start at the 0? So it is not starting from 0 going up to 125 millimetres long. Can you work out how long it is? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 5 more, 95 millimetres. What do you notice? Have a think. What could you tell me about the green rectangle? What could you tell me about the orange rectangle? What about the gap between? The green bar is 5 centimetres long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The orange bar is 6. Do you agree? From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the orange bar is 1 centimetre longer than the green bar. There's a gap of 3 centimetres. 1, 2, 3. And the total length of the bars is 11 centimetres because 5 add 6 makes 11. How tall is Annie? You can see here she starts at the 0 and it goes above 1, and this time we're measuring in metres. So she's more than 1 metre tall, and each little mark in between is worth 10 centimetres, and there are 3 little marks that she's gone up. So 1 metre is the same as 100 centimetres, so each little mark's worth 10, because 10 tens make 100. So She is 1 metre and 10, 20, 30. Annie is 1 metre and 30 centimetres tall. Well done if you spotted that. I'd like you now to have a go at the rest of the questions on your worksheet, but do it into your book, please, and stick your work in neatly, recording your answers in the boxes provided. When you've done that, you might want to try some of our extra challenges, which some of you got in your packs. I've given you some sentence starters that can help you to record your answers. Read carefully and then use the sentence starters to help you present your answers. Good luck, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow for more measures. Goodbye.